Hey everybody, welcome to the second developer diary for my little idle clicker game called CatHerder. And this one's going to be all about the machines. So the idea was that you have a cat that has three needs and you're supposed to do actions to help with it. So in this case, King Sammy wants to be left alone. So if I click ignore, it makes him happy. But his mood changed. Now he wants to be petted. So I will click, and then after a certain point, when the cat is happy, you earn this currency called purrs, right? So at a certain point, you will enable machines that will do some of the work for you. So I'm going to cheat and give me a bunch of money, and bam, I get this new control panel. When I open it up, I get the machine control panel. Now it will give me some more, keep calling it money, but it's purrs. I'll give me some more and buy one box of each, and I'm sorry, one machine of each. And now what's going to happen is that no matter what mood my cat is in, these machines will help the cat. And you see the happiness is going up. My purrs will go up when it hits a certain level. I'm still using a number for happiness on screen that I'm going to change to a more vague message to make it more fun. But here we go, purrs are going up. So the way this works is that if you have X cats, let's say 3, a machine will only help them if you have 3 of them. You have to have 3. So even if, like right now, the cat wants food, if I had a second cat that wanted to be ignored, even though I have an ignoring machine, it won't help. I have to have 2 of them to actually help. That's the mechanic I'm thinking about now. I may change it, but anyway, so that's how this works. So if we look at the code, the first thing I will show, actually, let's go in HTML. So I have a toggle, I have a variable, machines allowed, and the logic for that, it's a little bit weird, but I have a machines enabled that defaults to false, and machines allowed right there. It basically says if you get enough purrs, which right now I think is 75. Let's see if code, and it doesn't say. Once you pass that, I enable this feature. I didn't want to make it such that you always had to have 75 purrs because as you buy things, your amount will go up and down. Basically, you've crossed the threshold in this game and that feature is allowed. Machine costs, and I'll show it to you because it's right there, is based on the total number of machines. And basically, base of 100, add them together, times 10. And it gives you, a not logarithmic or exponential, just a kind of a simple, slow growth to cost. I thought about doing a more painful, kind of quicker growing cost, but having the same cost for each of the machines, I thought this would be a little bit more fair. In the HTML, it's basically 3 shoelace cards. Each has a button. I checked to see if you can buy it. I have a different getter for each of those. So can buy box, can buy feeder, can buy petter. They're all using the same logic. You can see right here. I may change that in the future, but I'm keeping it separated now in case I rethink my logic for how much things cost. When you buy it, let's see right there, it just basically adds 1 to it. It does check again. And finally, as you can hear the airplane nearby buzzing my house, the way that the machines work, heartbeat is what's called every second. I iterate over every cat, and I basically say, based on their mood, if you have the appropriate machine and the appropriate number of machines, I increase happiness. So that's basically it for this iteration. You can't get more cats yet unless you cheat, but that's going to probably come next. And then I'm probably going to spend some time thinking about just the logic and actually play it, without cheating and see how well it works. This is up on Netlify. I'll include this link in the video description. And I'm using a version number of 0.3, so that's the current version. If you want to look at the source code, it's all up on GitHub, and this URL as well will be in the video description. And enjoy this version, more to come.